don't want to get too angry, but so what's the direction now? Do you pivot? Do you go all in this year? Do you pivot and go all in next year?
No. So,
kick in the front door in Quebec or Rimouski or Shawinigan?
So, I mean, I think we can.
That's the question I got a lot is what's the direction now? Is it all in now?
Yeah. So I don't like this whole all in idea. I think with the direction the team looks to be taking next season, I think we should focus on next season.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to get Ethan Gauthier now? No, I don't think so. I think Ethan Gauthier will play the year in Drummondville and then be traded to whoever hosts the Memorial Cup.
Yep.
Right? Like that seems pretty obvious. And you can probably make the same argument for...
Unless you're Mr. Irving and he's like, I don't care what it costs.
Yeah.
Go get that guy. Go get that guy. Go get that guy. And we're kicking in that front door, and we're embarrassing the Quebec team.
Well,
whoever hosts, right? And he might do that.
He might, but I mean,
he's on the phone to Richie.
I
don't care the cost.
I think we've been told on a couple of occasions that Irving doesn't touch the hockey operations side of things anymore.
No, but he might give it a little call, like, hey,
but look, it's
go get what you need to get.
Do I think it changes the direction of the team? No, I think it's. I still think they should focus on next year. By that time, they'll still have some assets to be able to make some moves to contend. There's if Rimouski bids, they're going to be all in. They're going to go get the big fish. Well, you know what? Big fish don't win championships, and we've seen that, right? Go get.
We're around it with draft and development.
Yeah, draft and development. Make the trades that makes your team better. Don't go and get all the superstars. Don't load up because that's just going to build. It's going to not be good for team
chemistry.
Yeah, it just make the trades that's going to make your team better, and because we will be very good. We're going to be good this season. We're going to be very good next season. I don't want this team to go off track. If a Memorial Cup host team steps up and says, we want this guy on your team and we will pay X amount for him and it's too good to pass up, sure.
Make it happen.
Do it. But it has to be an astronomical price. With that being said, the next opportunity would be 2028.
Nowhere near a cycle.
Which wouldn't be really cycle.
Now that cycle, if they don't quote unquote go all in next year and they just kind of make the right moves and go in with a team that's got chemistry, you might still have something there. But that's where you had said 2030 is probably the next time we're on the cycle.
Yeah, 2031.
Yeah.
And I jokingly said this to you in Chris earlier today, I think it was. I hope Richie was watching the Quebec Pee Wee tournament because, there's, I think I was showing there's two players from Quebec. There's that one that's, I think he had 31 points in 5 games or something foolish like that. But no, that's honestly like.
But there's no worry of a pivot and building around Denway and Carrier, moving some assets out now and build for 2028 because that'll be their 20-year-old year. Like we're not gonna.
Well, they're not gonna be playing in the league as 20-year-olds. So that's You're pretty much.
I meant for to get them back if we host to have that chance to get them back like McKenna.
They won't. I mean, Desnoyers, if Elliot Desnoyers didn't play in the league at 20, Caleb Desnoyers will not play in the league at 20, right? If Zach LaRue is not playing in the league at 20, Sean Carrier won't be playing in the league at 20.
Yeah. It's
that. So you're pretty much, let's do it next year and make the right trades, and then you're still good. Like you can still be good the following year as well, and the following year.
There's no point having.
Who cares if you win a championship? Who cares if it's in the queue? Win a championship.
Yeah.
Right? Just win a championship.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who.
One way to bring the Memorial Cup.
I don't care if it's in our own backyard or in Saginaw or in Calgary. I'm just thinking of names. Just win a championship, and that should be the focus. Win a championship, get the Gilles Courteau Trophy first, and then get your Memorial Cup.
Yep.
I don't care if it's this year or next year, the year after that. Just get it. I don't care where the tournament is.
No, that's the thing. Like having it at home, it's
a bonus.
It's a bonus, but it also adds pressure because you're the host all year. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's scrutinizing your moves. You get to the playoffs, and if you're out in round, if you only win 2 games in the playoffs and then you're hosting a Memorial Cup or you win a round or 2 rounds, that puts the added pressure of, oh, you were eliminated. Now you got to ramp it back up. And that can sometimes be a problem. But, yeah, you picked them to go to the final this year. Depending on the moves, that's a team with chemistry that could have a trip to Saginaw.
Well, that's it.
Or have a trip to Shawinigan or Rimouski, one of the two. It just blame Regina. That's all we're saying.